Ah!
Ah! I'm scared of Bat.
I'm scared of the Babbit, but he didn't appear, thankfully.
Preemptive reaction to seeing the Warner Brothers logo.
Yeah. When was this released? 2008?
Oh god. Do some research.
'Cause this
2009.
feels... Jeez, that was what, 20? Because I just distinctly remember like where I was and what job I was working when this came out. I played this on like a 360 demo, like a downloadable demo, and I swear to God I played through it like 10 times. I just got to like the Predator sequence, and I was like, this is so fucking cool. Like this is so Batman. And that's when I knew like this game's gonna be really good.
Yeah, it is.
Stand back, fool! I've got a bomb. All right.
Because this is a good commentary. I didn't play much of these. I played this game about halfway through, but I watched Nimrod play the first 3 games, like at my house while he was hanging out with me.
Yeah,
So like I've seen them all the way through, and
yeah.
they are incredibly interesting games to watch, but they're also just really good to play.
Yeah, they are. Yeah. Big fan of. I think that's. Admittedly, it's been a long time since I've played. This one I've played recently,
Love what you've done with the place.
and I've played it multiple times.
Yo, Frankie, how's the wife and kids? You miss me?
Shut it, clown! A lot of people here really want to talk to you.
Everyone's missed you.
This game just kind of came out of nowhere.
Yeah,
Nobody
really.
heard of this developer before either.
Tight, boys. You'll crease the suit.
Yeah, like what did they make before this?
They made some like dumb riot-based game for the PS2. I can't even remember what it's called. No, they had like literally one game before this. Rocksteady, like I think they're based in London. But then they just came out swinging with this, and it's incredible.
Hey, Sharpie, you getting my good
Let's see.
side? Ah, but
Urban Chaos Riot Response.
Okay, something right, yeah, that's close enough.
They've developed 6 games, and one of them is not Batman.
Every available guard station here today, sir. I hope it's enough.
Oh wait, they did Kill the Justice League, which is
Joker is
at the time of us doing this is new.
cement my reputation.
I'm getting like savaged.
look at all this new security. How's a guy supposed to break out of here?
I'm trying not to talk about everything at once because there's a lot to talk about.
There's also a lot of video to get through, but
Yeah, I'm being very conscious of that.
It's nice to return to my sweet little hacienda.
It's a good introduction. I never really like being forced to walk slowly, but taking in the environment.
oh yeah. Especially
It's
because
like sort of. Mm,
you're gonna have to like go through like back through these areas, I believe.
You know what?
it's very Half-Life, showing you how it usually operates before shit hits the fan.
Right, yeah.
Mm.
It's not the patient. It's
Ooh, would you sneak in with your bats? Come on, tell me. Batarangs, bat claws, ooh, bat smacks.
Who is this? Remind me.
Mark Hamill.
Okay, it actually is him.
Yeah.
I want weapons on him at all times.
That was I've been talking about Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill for this. So yeah, this is like kind of an original work. It's not based on any other Batman media. It's just, if anything, a comic adaptation, but not literally a comic adaptation. But it's just kind of. It's not based on a movie. It's not based on animated show or anything like that. It's completely original.
And it's really
But
good.
it's famously they got the animated series Batman and Joker.
You'll never escape.
I would say I don't think the writing in these games, I don't remember being, like, stellar. They're mostly just, like, a list of, like, you know, you, like, run into the Scarecrow or whatever, and it's just, like, the Riddler's around just putting out, like, trophies for you to collect. Silly
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like, it's not, like, deep, you know?
Well, this is written by Paul Dini, who was did the animated series.
Oh, well.
Just gotta check your
So
prisoner, Officer Bowles.
it's got some, but they got rid of him by the third game, and it kind of shows.
Yeah?
Satisfactory condition.
I say he did like, yeah. When I say like
Operations probably
Paul Dini wrote it, I mean like the story. I don't know if like,
seems to be
you know, people probably different people doing all this minor dialogue and stuff, but
Right, yeah.
I'd be happy to drop my pants.
He's all yours. Get him out of here.
Thanks, Steve Blum.
yeah, I was gonna say.
Alert in intensive treatment. Category 9 patient.
He's one of his voice actors I always forget the name of when he's like, oh, Steve Blum, like, oh, right, that guy.
Shoot to kill permission.
He showed up in,
Fucking Wolverine voice or whatever.
like, 4 or 5 games that I've covered on the Watch series.
Can you smell the
Yeah, but the real question is, who does Jim Cummings voice in this? That's only half a joke. He might be in one of these Arkham games. I don't know.
Is that you?
Oh yeah, this Killer Croc design,
Oh, yeah.
which is ludicrous.
Get ready. Keep your weapons trained on it at all times.
Let me look at you real close.
What's it doing?
I've got your scent, Batman. I will hunt you down.
Hunt down the Batman.
A toy collar won't stop me from killing you, Batman. And rip you apart. Eat your bones.
Okay, I thought of that.
That reminds me. I really need to get me some new shoes.
This is just, yeah, this is just straight up Half-Life. Just, you know, this is what the facility is like normally.
Yeah, yeah.
Maybe I'm just thinking. Maybe I'm just using Half-Life as an example because of all these damn security guards.
Great.
Hey, catch me later. I'll buy you a beer.
Not where you're going.
Oh, we can talk.
Young bats. I still have a
I mean, they hired Kevin Conroy. I kind of hope they get some lines. Okay, just they just call him in the studio, just go like just the pain noises. But it's gonna be a silent protagonist. I mean, it's not in a Half-Life comparison. It's not that similar.
No, it's fitting, but I do love that just this entire time he's just been, like, just nothing. Because, you know.
Get you into trouble.
Tell me something. You've never let me catch you this easily. What are you really after?
Oh, nothing much. Hundreds dying in pain and fear. All their meaningless lives brought to a horrifying conclusion. All thanks
Quite a bit
to
of
you.
we're not restrained by to like a children's animated show in this.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
There's quite a bit of. I'm glad they credited Bill Finger. People forget that.
What's he doing?
I don't know if you know, for years Bob Kane took like 100% of the credit for creating Batman, but then until people like, no, actually Bill Finger did like a lot of work on like the costume design, things like that.
What? Don't you trust me?
I like that bit. It's, like, implying that that's where he's gonna make his escape, and then the lights come back on. He's just like, nah, he just got him by the throat. Of course he wouldn't let that happen.
Lower floors are now at level red alpha.
So, you're back. You killed 3 of my crew and you busted out of here.
Only 3? I'll be sure to try harder next time. What say we aim for 100?
Very abrupt.
Long night, Jim.
Joker invades City Hall and holds the mayor hostage, leaving it to me to juggle SWAT teams, the media, and you. Yeah, it's been a hell of a night.
Hopefully the last one we'll ever have with him.
Oh god.
Alright.
Hold it there. Sorry, Batman. Arkham staff only.
I assure you, if anyone's
I
qualified...
remember something about this game. We'll talk,
Appreciate the
comment on it when we see
assistance
it.
to Unsettle the more violent inmates.
I think he's talking about you, Bats. Don't be a straight.
You know, it's like I like Joker, so seeing him appear so much isn't like the worst thing, but
And he's done well, yeah.
yeah.
It's just easy to get wrong.
He surrendered
Yeah.
almost without a
He's also usually accompanied by that character who is very easy to get wrong.
Mm. Oh yeah, well, we'll get to that.
Joker's loose. Alert the warden.
Oh, how useless he is.
Yeah?
Ta-da! Honey, I'm home.
Come on in.
Welcome to the madhouse, Batman. I set a trap, and you sprang it gloriously. Now let's get this party started.
Press X to strike.
I apologize for
No, you press Y, dumbass. Let's counter.
seconds ago. I was gonna kill everyone in
So
the
yeah,
room.
it's
It's
easy to take for granted now, but like, there's nothing that looked like this. It was just this fluid. I mean, it's not deep, but it just works. It's also a little odd looking at times, admittedly, but
Yeah, it is, but it feels really good.
it does, yeah.
With a combined sentence of 752
Oh, there's a lot of plot point there. A lot of these have sort of been brought from Blackgate, which is Blackgate is like just the normal prison in the Gotham universe.
Ah,
And it's saying that's a lot of non-insane inmates to fight because there was like a fire there or something. So they had to bring them over to Arkham. I forget, they might mention it. I don't know.
wee.
Ow! Guess he did some spin-off game called Blackgate that nobody played.
I'll find a way out. Gordon, try and contact the warden. Let him know what's happened.
That screen is not necessary.
Don't make promises you can't keep, Bats. I'm in control of the asylum. You're not going anywhere I don't want you to. Understand?
I don't think I ever noticed that screen, I'm not gonna lie.
Always with the hero speak. Ooh, I'm getting bored of watching you. Why don't you just come find me?
You know it's a trap.
Of course it is.
Good one, look at Commissioner Gordon's bio. I'm just gonna ignore. Yeah, let's go. Come this way, Batman. Oh, wait, where are you going?
I have to collect trophies. I do think that's like an amazing way to do like just random collectibles. Is just the Riddler
Oh,
put him
yeah.
around because he's like that.
Yeah, honestly, yeah. The controls are just so good as well. Like you do like the quick batarangs, or you can aim them. Just little things, but you know.
Everywhere that madman goes, death is sure to follow.
All patients should take their medication at the prescribed time.
There's a lot
Great
of
art design as well.
Oh yeah. There's a lot of like compensation. Like you'll like auto aim to like key points, so you don't have to like
Yeah.
do anything just sort of annoying. It's just
In level B2.
it kind of takes out some of the challenge, but at the same time, it's not
Security
like you're losing anything that would have been more fun to do manually.
Yeah, it's much like the combat itself. Like you sort of home in like a bullet. It's not you don't have to like
Yeah.
line yourself up. It just teleports there basically. A lot of just this sort of looseness. That's probably the game's biggest legacy. Not,
warning.
I've never paid attention to these TVs. Hello.
Warning.
What happened?
Oh, these.
Happened. You're lucky to be alive.
He must have gone this way. Door's jammed. I'll try and get it open.
We need help and pacification. I repeat, we need backup and
That was a little tutorial bit coming up.
Can you hear me? I'm with Batman. Hello?
Where are they?
I feel like it does tutorials, but they're really non-intrusive.
No. I work better alone.
Not Mike.
Franklin, can you hear me? If you can, help's on the way.
He was very nonplussed about that. It's like, oh,
Yeah.
Craze Killer is got my friend.
This is his colleague. Yeah, they work each other, but they don't really talk outside of work.
I don't really like that guy, so.
Joker's escaped custody. He's running free in Arkham.
Do you need anything? Is my dad still there?
Commissioner Gordon is safe. Joker's not far ahead. I'll stay in contact.
Let him go! You'll only
I thought that was Joker for a second. I thought he was wearing purple. Like, well, that was easy.
Thank God. It's Zaz. He's got Mike. He's strapped in the chair. Zaz has totally lost it.
Wait here.
You can't. He'll kill Mike if he sees anyone trying to get close.
He won't see me.
I see anything that looks even a little bit like a bat, and this guard dies. Do you hear me?
Have an electric chair set up? Okay.
Zaz the pain he deserves.
Oh, maybe it's like treatment, I don't know.
Yeah, that's. For Arkham, that's a.
just,
Yeah.
just do a quick execution. I don't know, it's like shock therapy, I guess. You okay?
This is disgraceful. How did a patient like Victor get free?
We'll worry about that later, Doctor.
He wants to kill the guard, you know. He needs to kill the guard.
This voice acting, this accent's giving me like Deus Ex vibes.
Zaz has got my buddy. He's gonna fry him. Do something, please.
No, I've got to talk to everyone.
Get behind him. I've got to get close enough to Zaz to strike.
He'll see me coming on the ground, so I'll
It's not the same style of like Elder Scrolls, but it just reminds me of that for some reason.
support my weight if I grab
Just like an awkward.
Oh, you
close-up
mean the
of it.
heads, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, this is a lot of what you do is you kind of. I guess there's two gameplay styles. There's like stealth and then there's combat. And
Yeah.
I think stealth is. I forget if it's mandatory or if it's actually just like to avoid combat. Oh boy.
It's... So this costume. Jesus Christ. Yeah. Memorable, alright. Yeah, that costume just reeks of like, oh, we're not doing kids costume, let's make a section. It's just like the dumbest fucking shit.
Old Sharp has never been happier. In case you ain't figured it out, today is the Joker's big homecoming, and you're the guest of honor.
You have one chance to surrender, Quinn.
Tempting, Bats, but no.
I'm glad all their TVs have communications on them.
Technically the Joker's crew.
I never really thought about that, but yeah.
But you get the idea. Bye-bye.
Like, for security reasons. That's one less camera. I think this is the last ever performance of Harley Quinn by Arlene Sorkin, the original voice actress.
Oh.
He's in
Huh.
control of the
So
He's probably
despite that design, I think the voice acting is pretty good.
All police
Yeah, fair enough.
placed bombs all over Gotham.
And the character's actually based on the voice actress partly, so...
It's being suppressed at the moment, but the story will break any time.
And then I think she retired after this, and she's since passed away,
It's just
so...
a diversion to keep people away.
How do you know?
I know him.
The room's locked down. I can't open the gate.
I like. You can see the trophy there, and he's just waiting for the conversation in, so he can. I've got to pick up this trophy.
Trapped in this chamber.
Yeah, a lot of this game is just waiting for
Right.
him to put his hand down from his ear. Hello.
He's like half the animals in this place. Locking them up is too good for him.
I don't care. I'm leaving.
Batman's just like, yes, you're right, I should kill them all.
He got out.
Really sure they speed that up in the later games. I think like night you can just slide tackle through them or something ridiculous.
Who's that behind them? Oh my god, it's Joker. He's free.
I never really thought about it. Might be using this to like load the next area.
Feeds down.
Oh, maybe.
Down like crazy.
Maybe just want that now.
I'll keep trying.
Yeah, get used to this animation.
Right.
Decontamination.
I forget. Are the chattering teeth like a threat, or is that just a thing you do for like?
It's just for free. It's just for XP.
Right.
Area sealed.
What is that stuff?
Joker toxin. Listen, the room is full of poison gas. Anyone caught in there is dead.
Good to know. No, I'm just here to tell you that.
I like that's not even like out of character for Batman, but I just love all your friends are dead, and then he just leaves. Yeah, they're fucking dead. Bye.
You're gonna be fine. Stay here.
I keep expecting to punch him just because of the different animation.
I can't.
I'm going after the animal.
Steve Blum?
You even say that? That's your name, not his.
The extraction system. Steve was trying to get to the control panel at the end of the room.
Oh, man, this is what I was thinking of. Oh, hang on a second, I gotta upgrade.
I'll rescue you in a second here.
This looks good. I just learned how to punch people after rescuing them. See?
There's the extractor control point. A well-aimed batarang shot.
Maybe Joker should have done that in a room without extractor fans.
Attention. Decontamination room access is now permitted.
Woo! Go Batman! You rock! Joker doesn't stand a chance.
Well, they really are everywhere.
Yeah?
There is one fault with this game. I haven't really seen it yet, but it's way too easy to just play the entire game in detective vision, because you can see just fine, but it just highlights everything. So like, a lot of my memories of this game is just everything being blue.
Right.
Like they did all this nice art, but then
I love blue.
shit, this is the calling card of Two-Face. Oh, hello.
There's no escape, Joker. I will find you.
I'm counting on it. Just not yet.
Yeah, some of these things.
Oh, right.
So I gotta say, like, for all the, I don't want to get ahead of myself, but like, for all the world building, the actual plot isn't terribly interesting.
Yeah, yeah.
When you break it down, it's all about this Titan shit, but
That's kind of what I meant. It's like,
serviceable.
yeah, it works, but it's not like incredible. The actual plot.
No. I wouldn't say it's bad either.
No, no.
We'll get to it later, but like, it does kind of conclude in Joker being kind of doing something kind of out of character, but it's not as bad as Knight. So, you know, what can you do?
I was actually wondering, like,
this is just a tutorial because this will become a common enemy later.
right, like, I don't know how far we plan on going with the series, as it were, because there's a lot of interesting stuff in the sequels to talk about, but
I also can't remember the sequels particularly well. I think I can remember Knight fairly well because that was the most recent one. City I keep meaning to replay, but I never have. So my memories of that are probably the weakest.
right, yeah.
Even though I remember liking it, I don't think I've done a full playthrough since it was new. Oh right, he just kind of dies.
The way the light was shining in, I thought he was dying because of the sun. Like he's a vampire or something.
Okay.
Need stronger test subjects. Seeing as how I'm feeling generous, I'll give you this one for free. Knock me off, I dare you. End this. Pull the plug. Stop me once and for all.
What if he's like a back claw or something just pulled him in?
Yeah. I like he considered it, even after all this time.
Yeah.
Also, like,
Oh.
I'm over here.
thank God this is a Batman series that doesn't start with the fucking origins.
Oh, yeah, I guess that's a good. Well,
Yeah.
Night covers that, but. Was it
Yeah.
Night? Was it City? I know I can't remember.
Or was it Origins?
I dragged Jerry in here.
Despite the name, I don't know if it does. I can't remember shit about Origins. I beat Origins. I cannot remember a damn thing about it.
Extreme isolation. Only way in is via the transport system.
Open it.
Not a problem. I'll just need to call another cell.
God, Origins is one of those like, oh, we commissioned just another studio just to make some sort of filler game.
Yeah, notice it isn't on the lineup for Rocksteady.
No, they did not make it.
I don't want to escape. I'm having way too much fun. I even have you here to give a smile on my face.
Not for long.
Really? We'll see. Ta-ta! Oh, I forgot to say. Just in case you were planning on following me, I've arranged a little insurance. Gordon is on his way to Harley as we speak.
Officer Bowles.
If I
Yeah,
see Harley, he dies.
Should never trust Officer Bowles.
Yes.
Film it and post it on the internet.
The transport system is down. Best I can do is open the door you came in. Sorry.
I should go back.
Not
and
good enough.
Bowles wasn't too smart. He'll have left a trail.
Oh, right. You actually get to do some detective work in this game. In
Yeah.
a sense.
The world's greatest detective, after all.
I guess that's been kind of missing from Batman games up to this point.
Yeah, there wasn't a whole lot of it in the Sunsoft game.
I'm getting him back.
Definitely not in that arcade game.
Joker will not win.
No, that game was very nuanced.
I'm starting where he was taken. A guard named Frank Bowles attacked him. If I find Frank, I'll find your father.
Bruce, hurry, please.
I'm trying to think of how many Batman games don't have the Joker as the final boss. I guess any based on a movie without the Joker in, like Forever.
Yeah, Forever is
You got Big Riddle instead, a true final boss.
Frankie, go way back. I got him out of the spotted bother a few years ago.
This game sort of has Big Joke, but we'll get to that.
I was thinking that.
Hello. Oh.
Adventures of Batman and Robin has him as the first boss.
Yeah, I guess that's a little different.
Yeah, it actually has Mr. Freeze as the main antagonist, which is interesting.
Oracle, I'm at the holding cells.
I've kind of wanted to cover that game too, but the middle drags.
Does the bit, yeah. I've watched long plays of it. It's yeah.
Bowles dropped his flask.
I also find that game too difficult for me to personally enjoy, but I can
Yeah, I admire
Someone's
it.
good at Gold. Yeah, I say that someone's good at Alien Soldier, but that game just Jesus.
Oracle, I've got a trail.
Great, you follow it.
Right.
Oh my god.
Thanks for that.
Arkham I can find. Maybe useful later.
I need a drink.
I've been hit by Fong's poison.
Why is it alcohol this percentage? Like, oh right, the percentage chance of this being whiskey, I guess. No, it's comprised of this much whiskey, and he likes to water it down by 0.1%. He got an upgrade from hearing that.
Anyway, alcohol.
Where's the damn alcohol?
I need a beer.
Good picture.
Interesting design there.
Unreliable.
Is this pre-rendered?
Quiet. What's going on?
Probably on console.
B-Man.
Yeah.
Jay doesn't want you following us just yet.
I think it is, yeah. Real confident that was gonna work. I think the casting of Kevin Conroy and Mark Hamill was considered a big deal as well. Although they seem to cast him a lot, like after this, novelty kind of left.
Right. Because, I mean, at this point, like,
Gordon was taken up
what other notable, like, Batman games were there?
do this the old-fashioned.
There was like some crappy ones on the PS2 and like GameCube and shit. Oh, these are pretty good.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
I'm not one for audio logs, but these are really well done. Oh yeah, you can actually play the game while you listen to them. That's a good choice.
Oh, yeah, yeah. That was like a Bioshock thing, right?
Yeah, I think what was the original game that did that? Was it System Shock?
Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it might have been System Shock, but yeah, but Bioshock like definitely popularized them. It's like fucking the same kind of spiritual successor anyway, so.
Hey, Babs! I know you can hear me. I got a little something for you to listen to. Harley and Frank Ophelia.
I swear there was, like, is this game the one where, like, you can slowly remove those to do it quietly, or just, like, mash the button to kick them open, or am I just thinking something else entirely?
I think you open them up as quickly as you can. You can mash it, the faster you mash it, the faster you'll do it, but...
Right, right.
You might be thinking of Resident Evil, like 4? Because you can, like, slowly open the door, if you press it again, Leon kicks it.
Right, yeah, yeah. That might be what I'm thinking of.
I know there's usually in action sequences, I think when you're going into air ducts, there's no enemies around. In this
Right,
one.
fair.
Don't worry, sweetie. You know I only have eyes for you.
Did you hear that, Babs?
Yeah, I kind of miss her as Harley, because like everyone else they've tried is just way too squeaky and annoying. I think after this, it's Tara Strong, who's just really fucking annoying. Oh, right, this.
I am the spirit of Amadeus Arkham. Through my actions, I have saved this cursed city.
This panning shot.
Yeah.
In the shadows. My
It's the only sort of shot you get from Batman-Arkham.com.
and will only be revealed to those dedicated enough to discover it.
I'm just gonna go back around the other way. Yeah, that Spirit of Arkham stuff is kind of weird.
Yeah?
That gives you the history of Arkham Asylum, if you care.
There's a lot of lore in this game.
There is, yeah.
Yeah, serves him right. You really gonna do what you said?
Yeah, get out of here, find his family, and waste them all.
That's cold, man. I like it. He's here!
A lot of dialogue for the goons as well, if you actually stop and listen.
Yeah. But it's great because none of this is, like, mandatory. Like, you could just kind of blow through this stuff. So, like, if you want it, it's there. If you want to just, you know, kick the shit out of people, then, you know, go for it.
I was like, a fireman's carry isn't very brutal, and he just snapped his arm. Alright. Reminds me of a line from, I think it was Injustice 2, it's like, okay, so you're against killing, but horrific brain injuries are fine.
Batman, how's it going? Any sign of Dad?
Not yet, but I'm getting close. Harley Quinn tried to slow me down, dropped an elevator on me.
Did it work?
Of course not. I'll get back to you when I reach.
Yes, I'm dead.
I think Mark Hamill's probably retired from the role now because the only time you would do Joker, you'd say, "Oh, is Kevin playing Batman?" And if he was, you'd say yes. But yeah,
Right.
unfortunately, yeah. I mean, he's had a good run, so they both
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
I got a kid. You don't have to.
Right. I don't have to. I just want to. Okay, boss says no one gets past. Anything wrong?
Oh,
Oh, right,
okay.
here's a tutorial for don't run in front. Yeah, this was quite different.
Oracle. Joker's men have
The
taken
idea of just
control of
not
the
running
cell block
towards
transfer
people who have guns, but
I patched into
Right.
that's one of the most Batman things in this, though, because yeah, he's not Superman. He can't just tank bullets.
Calibrate the cowl's vision mode to isolate armed henchmen. The direct approach is suicide.
Oh, so that's the idea. Yeah, it's like
Find it difficult to pass.
if you you get caught, you're in trouble. So
Yeah, and it's not like instant game over or something. It's just you will get absolutely obliterated, like real quickly. Like you
Yeah.
can take some bullets and you might be able to recover, but generally speaking, no. And that's how it works. Yeah, it's not full stealth, but it's very, very strongly encouraged. I mean, there's like little things you can do, like you can like throw a batarang and then run up to them and things like that. But generally speaking, no, you got to use stealth. And it was so refreshing as well, though, because like guns are an actual threat. You know?
yeah, yeah.
Even with his like armor and whatever.
Chumps never stood a chance.
Well, good. Our friendly neighborhood rodent is on his way. You need to set a trap. He must not leave this room. Do you understand me?
I think there's dialogue here.
Boss, the bat is as good as dead.
I hope you keep your promises, boy. I'd hate to have to go and punish your family just to teach you a lesson. I can promise you.
Look, he's looking
they will be
around.
laughing.
But Joker,
Yeah, but just do it and have fun. I know I will.
Thought there might be dialogue if you just stand there because he says something, oh, he's behind you, but no, I guess not.
Ears burning.
Was kind of waiting for it.
I suppose I'd better warn my boys you're on the
They get a bit sillier in the later games. It's just like, you know, they'll have things like saying, oh, Batman's right behind me, isn't he? And things like that.
That was rude.
Yeah, and that's not that you just damaged Arkham property.
Damn, I'm gonna have to pay for that.
I don't know if it's the case in this game, but there's a shitload of like costumes in the later games at least. All sorts of like deep cuts and references.
on what's going on. Attention, we have an escaped patient.
Hello.
Dresses like a bat. Oh, what an idiot.
Oh right, so I think this is like the demo is like an abridged form of what we've just seen. So it's not
Oh.
verbatim, but yeah, this was like this was in the demo, and I just kept replaying it over and over.
Yeah, this is
Just
one of
loved
those
it. I like.
the bits where you just have like a huge room that you can just sort of like stealth around in, and you have to find everybody, take them all out, and not get caught. It's like sort of the secondary like main component of the game.
Yeah, and it's so good, like, and especially when you combine it with the different gadgets and things like that. This is one of the few games like I replayed on like the hardest difficulty, because just like I
Oh,
enjoy
yeah,
so
yeah.
much. I enjoy the gameplay so much.
It's actually it's very Metal Gear Solid that way. Like
keep your eyes open. Now move.
just cleaning out a room. Although you have to actually like clean them out. You don't just go point A to point B. You actually have to subdue everybody.
Yeah, you gotta like it's like serious Sam or something. You can't proceed until you've cleared the room out or something. That's a weird example, but
Right?
you can't proceed. You can't just skip this. You can't like stealth past them. You have to take them out. It's just done so well. And I hadn't seen anything like this. Like this was the most. This is the Batman done right. And the thing is, though, Batman's had good games previously as well, so it wasn't like Superman or something like he had a bad history. No, but it's just this kind of perfected it.
This is it was. Those were good like arcadey games. Like just they're good games, but they're not very Batman. They're just beat 'em ups or whatever, you know, or the shmup that was Adventures of Batman and Robin. But
Yeah.
then this is actually like you get to play as Batman, you know.
Yeah. Oh right, I forgot. So these interview tapes are a little different because she's actually the interviewer because she used to work
Oh, right.
for Asylum. So this is basically an adaptation of Mad Love,
Right, yeah,
which is
yeah.
like Harley Quinn's origin story.
I do remember there's some, like, real deep cuts in these games. It's like, I think this one, or one of these, has, like, a reference to Calendar Man or something bizarre like that.
I think that's City, but yeah, you're right.
Right, yeah, yeah.
Well, you'll never know, will you? Unless...
What's he doing? Like, oh, I get just procrastinating while that tape ran out so he doesn't get interrupted.
Yeah, yeah.
Joker must have figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bowles' trail stops here.
Bowles, tell me what you know.
I'm gonna reenact that Reservoir Dog scene on you if you don't tell me. Wait, are you dead?
It's very Batman. It's very Batman cutting someone's ear off. It wasn't ear, right? Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Batman just dancing around. This is the calling card of the Joker. As long as it doesn't involve driving through tunnels, this will be good.
But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed.
There's wooden sharp. Oh. What did I do?
Why didn't they get Jim Carrey to play this role?
Oh my god. Jesus.
Batman, over here. I saw you clear the room.
I didn't want to help, because I'm a coward. Can you imagine if like Batman was like clearing out the room and then like just some guy runs in with an assault rifle and murders one of them? Like, I'm helping Batman. Like, no! Stop that!
Don't get too full of yourself, Dark Knight. It only gets harder from here.
This version of the Riddler is pretty great though.
Yeah, yeah.
It should have been Jim Carrey. I was watching like thing about. Do you know like?
Bowles came walking
Wait
in
for this
telling
guy to
everyone
finish.
to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. Two of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.
No, it's wrong to kill. Saying
I'm sorry.
did you know on the set of Batman Forever, like Tommy Lee Jones just straight up went up to Jim Carrey and just said, "I hate you," just on the set. Did you know that?
I knew that they had some friction. I remember that they just.
He just finally just sat him down and just said, "I hate your buffoonery."
Yeah.
That's it. And Jim was just like, "What?" Well, the thing gets me about that movie is like how miscast Tommy Lee Jones is.
Yeah.
Because he's acting like a fucking clown. Like he's trying to outdo Jim Carrey. You'd think, okay, he's Two-Face alongside the Riddler, right? And you cast Jim Carrey as the Riddler. You'd think he'd be like the straight man, right?
Right.
He'd be like the serious one to counter it. But no, he's acts like a fucking goof.
He was playing it like he was the Joker, which is bizarre.
But then you see like Men in Black, and he's like alongside Will Smith. Like Will Smith's the comic relief, and he's the straight man, and that's funny.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's just that just threw me off. It's like apparently he hates Jim Carrey, but he's gonna try and out Jim Carrey him, and apparently he has like no sense of humor. It's fucking weird.
Let's say, like, I mean, I assumed that he was told to act that way, which again, weird casting choice.
But...
Yeah.
And then like recast what was his name, Billy D. Williams, because he was He was Harvey Dent in the first two movies, the Tim Burton ones.
No.
And then they just said fuck it and just recast him. So I'm like, oh, okay, because they were like building up. Like he was gonna be Two-Face. Fucking Lando Calrissian was gonna be Two-Face, and then they just didn't follow up with that. You're like, oh, okay.
Weird stuff.
Batman Forever is just such a fucking trippy light show of a movie.
Yeah, the visual design on those movies is something else.
Yeah.
It's what does it remind me of? It's like not like laser tag, but it's like something like that. It just bizarre.
I get what you mean.
Just bizarre light show of a movie. It's like it just looks completely. I know it's a set, but it looks fake. You know, it looks like some sort of like a ride or an attraction.
Yeah, and you can't help it. There's one thing I like about it though. It is all like practical. Like it's a little too soon for CG. You know, all CG backgrounds. It just looks really trippy.
Yeah, yeah. It's like I don't hate the way they look, but they are very strange.
They are. Can I just say Arkham Asylum is fucking gigantic?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know how feasible that is in real life. Well, that was you did a good job there, didn't you?
Batman, you'll never look over here. You'll have to turn your head, and I don't think you could do that in that cowl of yours.
That shit, that wasn't a riddle. I just put that to the side while I was doing something else.
I dropped it. You can give that back to me. I'll put it somewhere better. Yeah, I was gonna say like this goes along with what you're saying with like a game that has like a sense of place where like this entire game takes place just in this one building essentially, or like this one
little island.
Yeah. The whole island, but it is just sort of like it's just a place, you know?
Yeah, and it sort of got diluted as they made it bigger.
Yeah. I don't want to get into it, but of course it's like the sequels had to have Arkham in the name, even though they don't take place in Arkham.
That was so stupid. It's like we can't market it if it doesn't have the word Arkham in, though. Consumers will be confused.
I don't know. No, that's bullshit. Like that's just people just having no respect for their audiences.
No.
The Arkham Knight.
Bloody hope it was, but what the hell? I don't even remember putting that there.
Is a graveyard out here?
I mean, sure. I mean, this facility's colossal.
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
My family's blood ran through the heart of Gotham. We were doctors, politicians, and teachers.
I never I've got to say, I know we're not doing it. We may or may not do it, so I don't want to say too much.
No.
But, I've just never found the concept of Arkham City either. I get making the scale bigger, but, like, it's not even Arkham at that point. Isn't it just, like, Blackgate or something? It's just a prison. But, you know, whatever.
Yeah. I like expanding the game to have, like, a bigger scope, but...
Yeah, just that... The way they did that, I don't know.
Yeah.
And then Night was, like... I think it was, like, all of Gotham, but... I don't know, it's just weird shit, like it was like a curfew or something. Oh, these are pretty good. I like these.
Oh, yeah.
Could have been solved by a monkey, but good job nevertheless.
God, there's a lot of these.
They've solved a mere 10% of my challenges.
10%? That's pretty quick.
Yeah?
So what was it
Can you slow down a bit, please? You know how hard these are to get in prison? I prefer, like, you know, seeing Gotham from a distance.
Yeah? It's just a nice looking game.
It is, yeah. And it's held up well.
Oh, yeah.
Just high production values will do that, you know. They did a re-release on this for like newer consoles. I don't think it came to PC, but it's like, from what I understand, the visual changes are pretty minor. They just upgraded to the newest Unreal Engine.
Right.
And some things actually look worse. It's one of those kind of deals. I like these pieces of art as well. Pretty good.
Oh yeah, yeah. Odd way to phrase it, but I do like how wet everything looks. There's like a lot
Yeah,
of...
yeah.
Everything just has a really nice look to it.
Those Unreal shaders here.
Yeah.
Every doctor that has ever interviewed you claims a different type of psychosis. Everything from multiple personality disorders to, well, illicit drugs.
Yeah, just go in. Again, it's just a shame that you play with a blue filter on most of the time.
Right.
I do like this long plays making an effort not to do that, it seems.
Yeah, yeah.
They killed Jackson.
Stay with your colleague. I'm ending this. Now.
What? I can't hear over that engine. Oh, okay.
Ow.
I didn't hear anything. I'm not gonna look behind me. That's what they expect. I go to sleep. Yeah, that's what I think of those Batmobile sections as well.
Destroy it
No,
before they
you're
make a
right,
game centered around it. Ah.
That overhead kick always like stuck in my memory. He does like a front flip and then like does a very literal overhead kick.
Right.
They've spent ages like fine tuning this to make it feel just right. He's supposed to be punching him in the head, but like it so often just gets like ends up in the wrong way around, and he KOs them by punching them in the balls.
That'll stop him.
I mean, it would. Just fucking like crouch, full force punch to the balls.
Punch me in the nuts, man.
Harley trashed the car. Looks like there was a scuffle. I need to search
All these henchmen were Harley.
There could be a clue as to where she took Gordon.
I feel the madness already.
Wild country. Gordon's favorite tobacco. Gordon's smarter than he looks. Left me a trail to follow.
Oh, he just wanted to light up because he's a little stressed. I don't know.
It was a birthday gift I gave him last year. There's no way he'd leave it.
Exactly. He's left me a trail to follow. He's alive, Barbara.
Oh, he left me a trail, then he died. I don't know.
He left a trail and I'm not gonna follow it.
Yeah, I'm scared. I'm getting out of here.
They ruined my ride. I don't know what to do.
Why is there a seesaw there? I get it for the middle, but... Hey, right by the entrance, no less.
You know, the children's playground next to the asylum.
Inside the asylum.
Yeah, yeah.
The effects were felt everywhere.
I suppose you could get children as residents there. I suppose. I guess I don't see that line of thought too much.
I returned to the family home to care for her.
Riddler had it imported entirely for that one gag. It's like, ha! I'll never think that there's a seesaw here.
Seesaw.
Kept me awake
Seesaw.
at night.
Then Batman sees it and goes, why is there a teeter-totter here? He just ignores it.
To retrace my steps and pick the trail back up.
Easy, isn't it? Well, we'll see. We'll see.
I've got to say it's a pretty good long play, like, because he's just getting those, like, so quickly.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he draws them in the shape of a bat. Just, like, there's no reason for him to do that.
No, there isn't. I also just laughing at just he doesn't react to it.
Yeah,
He can't
yeah.
hurt something with it, but you don't need it, but okay.
When did
I
Riddler
forgot to
find
mention it
time to
earlier.
do this, though?
God knows. So I forgot to mention this earlier. There's quite a famous piece of anti-piracy technology in this. If you, yeah, so he plays normally, but you can't use a gliding technique, which means you can't get through a certain puzzle. I forget if we've passed it or not. Probably have. It's a bit with I think it's a bit with the gas, and you literally cannot finish that area.
Oh, yeah, yeah, that's it.
And people were like reported on forums like, oh, there's a glitch here, and basically what they would do is they were confessing to pirating the game.
Right.
What can I say? I'm a charmer.
Anyway, I thought it would be good to talk about your childhood.
Oh, ever heard of romance? Doc? I don't give up the goods for free. You'll have to try harder.
What are you hiding?
Didn't you hear?
You have to try harder than the Riddler is with these trophies.
Yeah.
Well, I won't have you
I forget what you unlock for getting all of them. It's always something stupid.
Yeah, well.
The security doors are locked. I'm going to have to find another way around to get back on Gordon's trail. The wall ahead is weak enough for my explosive gel to blow through and open up a new path.
Oh, that's another thing they use those sites for, is to see the explodable walls.
I guess this isn't like a true Metroidvania because it is pretty linear, but I know that you can go back to earlier areas just to unlock shit, like to get more Riddler things.
Right.
I know there's a very distinct bit where you can't proceed without the zip line. They do make a big point of that.
Oh, you found that one. Sorry, it wasn't much of a challenge. I was running out of time.
Well, at least he apologized.
It was a test. Well done. You passed the elementary grade.
I do like his little quips, though.
Oh yeah, no, it's good writing. Oh right, they're setting up like the last area of the game. Like that's such a nice touch. Like I'm pretty sure you come back here and it's like there's a big Joker decor on it. Yes, I guess someone has to set that up, right?
Yeah, yeah. And it's like, it's kind of silly, but it's like, yeah, of course the Joker would have just minions build shit for him.
Yeah.
Just to be goofy.
Oh, we're playing the VR game they made. Oh, hang on.
Take off your mask. So bats.
Oh, okay.
Wait a minute.
I was gonna make the same joke, wow.
Someone to talk to, share secrets with. Shall we start with the big one?
I'm not Bruce Wayne. That won't work.
Why do you feel the need to go out into the world and fight people like me? Do you really?
What do you mean I didn't admit to anything? I said I wasn't him. I'm also not a lot of people. That was always a strange effect.
Yeah?
Oh, right, you actually come back here. Yeah, like I said, they're setting up the entrance, so... Oh yeah, that's kind of creepy.
Let's say, yeah, what the fuck?
Oh, doing the look back one more time changes each time.
This is an ambitious title.
It is, yeah.
Just like from some dev who made one game, and then they just get like all of this
Forgot
shit.
something. Yeah, it came out of nowhere. Tell him what I'm asking here.
Guys in a lunatic asylum. Oh, hell, you've heard that
Oh.
before, haven't you?
Killing joke reference.
Just get down to business. You're probably wondering how this is all going to turn out, aren't you? Is it driving you bats? You probably thought you could follow that idiot guard to the old man, didn't you? Sorry about that. Hang on a second. If I outsmarted you, and I am, well, quite clearly insane, what does that make you?
I think this might, if you keep doing this, it might be an Easter egg where he just like reveals the plot or something. Forget though. I guess if there's an Easter egg, this video will show it. I'm done.
Wait
oh,
a
yeah,
second.
Hang on. Wait a minute, he was being rude to me.
How did he get that TV on his head? I don't understand.
What did you call me crazy? What?
What the fuck?
This is my new YTP, Batman.
Well, okay then.
We need to record more lines. Hamill's already left the studio. Oh shit. Just cobble something together from lines we had. What's the point of that? Hello.
Batman, what's going on? The crazies are moving towards the medical facility. What's Joker
That's
doing?
insensitive.
He's trying to take over the island piece by piece. It looks like medical is his next target. Has anyone got out of the building?
I saw a doctor try and get out. He was torn apart. Throw it in the water. He never stood a chance.
You wait here. I'll be back.
Well, I wasn't going anywhere. The fuck?
Don't you forget, search every nook and cranny. I want everyone found. Hey, I don't want anyone missing the party.
Oh, okay. Right into it.
Oh, well, he just fell. Not the face, he starts like aiming at the balls. The face.
This does a good job of like simulating like an action scene in a movie and like turning that into gameplay. Like in the movies where the cape just clips through somebody.
Yes. Yeah, Nolan was well known for doing that in this scene. That's why he cut. You know, that's why he cut Batman Begins the way he did, because like the cape kept clipping. He didn't want anyone to notice. Those Batman Begins like fight scenes were a fucking mess. Good movie, but not known for its action scenes.
Right, yeah.
The only way I could have made that one easier to find is if I strapped it to the hood of that ludicrously ostentatious vehicle of yours.
Ooh, your vehicle. That gives me an idea. Oh yeah, it's the first one I get. Obviously, it looks like it's in horrible pain.
Oh no!
I just broke my hand. Oh.
Take patient interview 20. Joker is more interesting than I originally believed. When Project Titan is operational, I believe Joker will be the perfect test subject. Good afternoon. Today I thought I'd skip back to our previous conversations about your family.
Of course. I was born in a small fishing village. I always wanted to join the circus, but my father wouldn't really let me.
I don't believe you.
My father was a cop. 1 week from retirement when the mob...
I've seen the movie. What are you scared of?
Scared?
Yes, scared.
you are. What if I'm too scared to? It hurts too much.
Then I can help you.
Attack of the stupid bungling idiot.
Why did you say that to her?
My journey lasted little over a month. Visiting academics in both Metropolis and Keystone, I was exposed to a wealth of new ideas.
Why didn't they do that fucking
my
Superman
day
game?
returning home in good
Actually, no, I take that
spirits,
back. They should have done a
eager
fucking
to see
Batman
my
Beyond
wife
game.
and
Could you
family.
imagine?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
In their
Yeah,
blood,
just imagine all this shit with like
broken
Terry
fragments
McGinnis.
of my life,
Yeah,
Fucking
that'd be cool.
amazing.
through dripping red fingers.
I know Superman's kind of hard to do. People said Superman, they should do a Superman game. Like Batman Beyond, like they could just adapt it slightly, you know? Just give him the ability to fly and stuff.
Yeah,
Put it
yeah.
like Neo Gotham. That'd be fucking rad. Instead they did some shitty co-op multiplayer gacha game. You're like, oh, okay, great. And then they also did like not them, but like a different studio did Gotham Knights that everyone's already seemed to have forgotten about. I don't know what Warner Brothers are doing with the fucking Arkham license, but okay. Oh, hello.
Hey, scram bats! This is my me time.
Where's Gordon?
Wouldn't you like to know?
I'm over here.
Yes.
Skeleton! You took all of his skin! How dare you!
You killed him! Then he just glances back to Harley, and you killed yourself!
Sorry, B-Man. You'll have to find another way. Bye-bye now.
Yeah, we'll see about that. He just punches the laser.
Better search outside for another way in.
I was really hoping he'd just try and walk into it and just do the little animation because, oh.
Ow!
A lot of kind of funny dead ends. You try and go over there, like Joker just goes, go away, and then Harley's like, go away. Bum's like, oh, nobody, I don't know where to go.
Why does anyone want to talk to me?
I do like her reaction there. Just let's get out of here, Batman. Fuck off.
Piss off.
Fucking dick. Get out of here. Nobody likes you. Okay. That seemed a little random, but okay.
And you're like, you get that camera angle, you just kind of see him standing there like, yep, just blew open a wall.
I mean it. Search every room, every office, every shack. If another doctor tries to run and gets out of the building, then you won't. I'll just flood the rooms with happy gas and leave you to die. Hell, I may do that anyway. Sounds fun.
Of course, these maze-like vents that every building has.
Have you ever seen a vent that big in real life?
No.
I'll let you help me find my socks if you keep this up.
Seems like a massive security risk.
I mean,
This is an asylum, you know?
It's apparently a boon because only Batman knows how to use them.
Okay, I hear you. I'm going.
Why does he need the doctors? I've got to save them.
He's trying to be cured. He's you know, he's got mental problems. He needs help. He realizes that now.
There's so many vents.
Yeah. Oh.
I returned to my work, but I could not shake the pictures.
This voice sounds so familiar, and
I should have been repulsed.
Yeah.
I couldn't find anything on IMDb.
To find
No.
an explanation for why
It just sounds very familiar, but almost in like kind of a generic way.
Yeah.
I'll see if I know it.
Yeah, so you don't actually have to detonate that stuff beneath your feet. It's just
No, you don't.
player's been doing that. You can actually like kind of set them up and then detonate them at a distance.
Okay, so yeah, let's all these like gods and shit like unknowns. Steve Blum, obviously.
Yeah, yeah.
Bane by Fred. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Tatascori. You know, the guy who does like Hulk and everyone.
Yeah,
Big
yeah.
monster voices. I also recognized the doctor doing the interviews. Was what's her name from Batman Beyond? His friend. Oh, what's her name? I'm on this. I'll just look it up.
You're safe now.
Max. Yeah, that's this.
I don't know what happened.
Terry McGinnis's friend Max.
Ah. And the next, armed thugs burst into the room.
The one where, like, in season 2, they kind of just introduce a character so you can sort of share his secret with.
Right, right. Well, it's funny.
Kind of for a lot of reasons, yeah.
I was thinking about that. It's like Batman Beyond is not a thing that I have a lot of experience with. Like I watched through it, but that was like pretty late. Like that was something that I'd watched, I think, because of your recommendation. Like I had no real interest in it, and I never saw it when I was younger.
Okay, stay here.
And then I was like, and I think you told me about it. It's like, oh, it's actually like really good, and I was like, okay, sure.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was pretty good. It is funny though. It's like that was not a thing that I grew up with or anything. That was very much after the fact for me.
Well, I watched that more than Batman the Animated Series. It was just on more for this. I think it was maybe just a teensy bit too young for like the regular broadcast of. Oh my god. The animated series, but yeah, Batman Beyond, or as it was called, Batman of the Future, which is a fucking stupid name. Yeah, it was called Batman of the Future. It was just a fucking mouthful of a name, and I don't know why it was.
What in the?
Yeah, in Europe, that's what it was called. I don't know why.
Europe's specific names are bizarre.
Yeah, when I heard that, like the US name, I'm like, well, I'm just gonna call it Batman Beyond because that's not a fucking stupid name. Like, I know I'm kind of like a stickler for like calling the Mega Drive and like names I knew it as, but look, see Batman of the Future, that's fucking dumb. Like, come on.
The Mega Drive thing is funny because like I think both names are actually just really good, but
oh yeah, I just to be honest with you, I'm not like deliberately like trying to be, oh, well, that's what I
no,
like, that's what it was. No, I'm not doing that deliberately. Oh my god, did Batman just get flashbang to hell?
I mean, no,
I don't do it deliberately. It's just force of habit. But,
yeah, it's what you grew up with, so that makes sense.
And they're both good names. Genesis is a good name, but when a name's objectively worse, though, I'm not gonna use it.
Like, even then, like the Mega Drive had a reason that its name was changed.
Yeah,
a
like
lot
copyright.
Some of the like media that I've heard that got like renamed for Europe is like why did they use these names? Like there was a thing where they couldn't reference ninjas, I think.
Yeah. You mean the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtles?
Yes.
That classic. That's another one. Like, not that I ever watched the show, but like, I'm fucking calling them heroes. That's fucking dumb. They're fucking ninjas. Like, come on.
It's a trap. I know.
Huh?
Just not for me.
What?
For you.
You really are the world's greatest detective. How did you do that, Bats?
I don't know why. I thought the subtitle said Bruce for a second. I was like, wait.
What the hell?
There, boys. See if detect being punched in the face.
That's a good line.
Yeah.
I always unlock the ability to deal crits first.
Oh. It's like you could see the guy standing up there. He was just waiting for his cue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot they like to get weapons from the environment.
Oh.
So interrupted.
Huh.
I'll throw in them as well. That's a pretty good ability. It's just good. I feel like the sequels, like, I mean, again, I'll try not to talk about them in case we do go to them, but like too many gadgets. Like it's just you had too many options. It was just ridiculous.
Right.
remember like in City, I think you can freeze them, and you just use that. You can use that for Predator combat. You use that in the normal fights. It was just ridiculous.
Think of this as a preview to the main event. You'll see.
I think that's like all these games in a nutshell. I think this is why I've always leant towards this game first. It just seems more restrained, more focused.
Sorry.
Right, yeah.
Relax, you're safe now. I can handle these low-life thugs.
I just feel like they're trying to break like medical kits off the walls. They're just trying to help.
Gets right up into it.
Oh right, it's funny because this game introduces like has character bios for characters that don't appear, but then they appear later on in the series. I forget, but I think there's like some that contradict other things.
Wait, one of the Riddler challenges was just destroy teeth?
No, Batman, I meant break your own teeth. Can't hear that as the fucking Batman Beyond character now.
Patient X was the catalyst that led to a full-scale adoption of the Titan process. We must all thank our benefactors for this opportunity.
We represent all.
I wasn't listening, what?
All medical specialties and
You have to unlock that? Huh.
What was it?
Inverted takedown. I did not realize you had to unlock that.
Oh, huh.
Huh.
Yeah, she can operate on me anytime.
I hear there's a lie. Remind me, why does Joker want her alive?
No idea.
I might hear some juicy gossip.
But after what happened that time at the train station, I'm just doing exactly what he says.
I think these like rubber curtain things was like a technical thing back in the day.
Oh, you know, yeah. That's like a thing, like, you just don't have to do something like that, but they did it and, like, made it look real nice.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, right, this bit. I remember this.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't work if it's not in the shape of a bat. Make sure you stand next to these fragile walls.
That lady's not going to get hit by any of the shrapnel from those concrete slabs breaking open.
I was just like, oh damn, I missed her.
Once more, I am going to hurt you. You understand? Shut the hell up.
No, you.
That guy's a good pose of that guy. You need that
What's going on?
You need that upgrade so you can kill her.
They were in control. Is it true that Joker escaped?
Unfortunately, yes. But not for long.
I'd been studying Joker's case for months when he broke out. The warden was very specific he wanted Joker cured.
Bad publicity will affect his campaign for mayor.
That'll be the least of it. God, I almost forgot. They said they were moving through the facility, hunting down the other doctors.
I know. I've got one more room to search, and then all the staff will be safe. You stay here.
I'll wait here, but...
Yeah, she's just innocent. She did nothing wrong.
There are still more medical staff that need my
Yeah.
Remember, a happy patient is a quiet patient.
Oh, I'm not sure I can keep it a secret any longer. I've got 2 old friends coming to the party.
That could be a lot of people.
Just terrified you'll leave without saying hello. The other, well, let's just say he's going to be as surprised to see you as you will be to see him.
When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution, few would have believed it could be the premier psychiatric evaluation and rehabilitation center it has become. Everyone knows the stories of the various so-called super criminals who've been treated here. But
Yeah,
that's
this
only half the story.
Super criminals.
We represent all medical specialties and offer a wide range of medical, surgical, diagnostic,
That
and
means some of the bitches' cash.
That's the voice.
You know nothing?
Duh.
Killer Croc a while back.
The criminal.
Chowed down on Cash's hand.
Me bad guy.
Yes, you see a giant monster running at you, just shoot it, or you'll be next on the menu.
The Mia Bizarro. Oh. Not the dick. Not the dick.
I was actually thinking to myself, like, how many Batman villains are, like, supernatural as opposed to just, like...
Oh, that's a good question.
Because a lot of them are just, like, for lack of a better term, just, like, mutants or freaks.
Wow, rude. No, I know what you mean. Well, I mean, Batman, yeah, he's not supernatural, so yeah, it only makes sense is in his world that's not the case. Probably why he adapts a movie so well as well. You know, it's not too outlandish.
Right,
you can do, like, you can do your Christopher Nolan, like, kind of realistic takes, and it's not too out there. But to answer your question, like, Ra's al Ghul is pretty much supernatural. I mean, you say, oh, it's like this scientific thing when the pit or whatever, but he's immortal, so I would say that's supernatural. I don't think there's many others, honestly.
Yeah?
Has he got a claw for a hand? Am I seeing things?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Yeah,
I
okay.
feel mean.
Yeah,
Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to.
Got a hook hand. Huh.
Sorry. It wasn't being funny. Thanks. Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thanks
sorry,
for...
I know. I wasn't sure if it wasn't like rent.
Yeah, it was just like the video was just like, like, thank you for getting us a good look at that, so we can confirm.
Yeah. Sorry for being, if I sounded rude. Other supernatural ones? I kind of feel like there's like obvious ones, but I'm just... not really, no, like Raish.
It's a lot of like science fiction kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Like Man-Bat and...
Yeah.
Even like Clayface is...
This is, I'm pretty sure this is it. This is the bit where if you don't have the gliding thing, like, this is the end of the game for you.
Right, yeah.
Which is pretty far in, actually.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's surprisingly deep.
Give you a good preview of, I guess, you know, like, may actually make you want to buy the game.
You know, yeah.
It's also more annoying as well, because I thought you've made it this far. It's more annoying as well, though, because you've kind of lost all this time you put in.
You don't want to fall in the gas? Well, too bad, it's opposite day.
What's that you pirated this game? You're going in the gas. I honestly thought we'd passed it, but then I saw it and I was like, oh, right, it's really far in. Relatively.
I shouldn't have left intensive treatment. I would have made sure that...
That's how far you can get in this game without the ability to glide.
Yeah?
Patient's name is Edward Nigma. At this point in time, I've yet to decide if Mr. Nigma is a suitable candidate for the Titan process. I'd like to talk about your childhood.
Miserable. Next.
By all accounts, that...
I was hoping that was it.
I believe discussing those years...
Yeah, next log you have to find.
Very well. My father hated me. Always called me a moron. I was determined to prove him wrong, so I entered a contest at school. A $20 prize to the kid who could figure out an almost impossible logic problem. I was...
Firefly.
Alright.
Hardly. Was convinced I cheated.
I think they're in Origins, but again, like, Origins is so forgettable, I'm really not sure.
Right.
I'm sorry to
There are some people who just swear by Origins, like they think it's like the hidden gem, like the best game in the series, like the secret best game in the series. And admittedly, it's been a long time since I've played it, but if it is, then I've never bothered to revisit it. Oh right, we're starting specialized enemies now.
Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Our staff are here to help you. When Amadeus Arkham built this fine institution,
1995, the year of Batman Forever. Oh, hello.
Did you find them? Are they okay?
Yes, they're safe now.
Batman, we've got another problem.
I need to get back to the mansion. All my research notes are there. We can't risk Joker getting his hands on them.
It's not safe, Doctor. The island's a war zone. You won't stand a chance.
It's my life's work. You really don't have the authority to...
I'll get her there, Batman. You ask me, it's about time for a little payback.
I don't like it, but... Who called the elevator?
Wasn't us. It's coming from the lower floor.
Cash, take Dr. Young. Get her notes and then find somewhere safe to hold up. Everyone else, go to the observation room. Barricade yourselves in.
The boss says he's in here somewhere. Spread out.
Oh my god.
What kind of psycho built this place? Don't look like no hospital.
All right. They're not actually from here. They're from the prison, as you said. Bonk!
I'm sure nobody heard that. Ah! No sign of him. A body. Looks like there's a killer around. It's supposed to be silent, which is. Ah! Oh god!
I don't think they heard me.
I got you trapped in a little metal box, hanging precariously over a deadly drop. What say I just blow the emergency brakes and drop you like a sack of puppies? Say goodnight, bats. Boom! Only kidding. Got a few more surprises in store for you. Prepare to face your fears.
It's the calling card of the jokester.
I was actually about to ask about this, and I was like, wait, I shouldn't spoil it. Dr. Crane, that's the name of the Riddler.
Dr. Riddle Crane.
It looks like the doctor has started early. Your appointment isn't for hours. I'm sure you'll be buzzed through.
They're dead now.
Full of gas that it'll kill them. Okay, bye.
How many villains have deadly gas? This shit sucks.
That's another good question. Yeah, I guess it's just Joker and Scarecrow.
You really took that in.
That's a pretty good line. One of the Batman's stopping to think about it. It's like, ugh. Like I'm wearing nothing at all. Nothing at all. All the stuff he says, it just says that, and it's like actually stops him. I actually he didn't like want to admit it. It just like didn't make him stop.
He's right. It's pretty unpleasant. His eyes glowing there.
Yeah, it's like everything's on a Dutch angle as well. I actually can't remember too much about this bit, honestly. I remember it happened, but...
Yeah, same. I always really like when they do stuff with the Scarecrow. He's like just a really fun villain.
This is very Kojima-y.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm sorry, Jim.
I don't remember the eyes, but then again, it's been a while. Oracle, your father's dead. Oh, okay.
I'm sorry. I was too late.
I'm sorry. The number you've dialed isn't available. Please leave a message after the tone.
Barbara, are you there?
This just reeks of Kojima. This is just
Yeah.
sorrow.
Someone saw MGS2 and was just like, hey, wait a second.
Oh, right.
Speak up, I can't hear you.
It's a fucking mumbling. Hmm.
This player loves our cinematic shots.
Maybe fucking dizzy. Oh, okay, I'll leave.
Okay, fine. Jeez.
I know when I'm not wanted. Bye-bye. It's the Joker.
Father, you should have stood up to him, son. Like a man.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
Oh.
Mom?
Help us, Bruce. Don't let us die.
Okay.
You're actually already dead?
No.
He faints immediately.
Batman's easily scared.
Oh, I'm spooked. Yeah, he scared a bunch of fucking bats. Like...
Yeah, what a pussy. I'll use what scares me, bats. Fucking flying rats. This is scary. Now Spider-Man, now there's an anti-hero. So, I gotta say, my one complaint with this game is the bosses. I don't think they're very good, including this.
Yeah.
Like, I appreciate this attempt, but it is laughably simple. And also, I feel like I've been spoiled by the likes of like MGS3, which this is trying to do, but that just does better. Also, like, come on, look at him spinning around there. It's like, it's fucking...
Yeah, yeah.
Why is he spinning?
It looks really cool, but yeah, it's kind of...
Yeah, it's just... If I wasn't a fan of Metal Gear, I'd probably be a bit less harsh on this, but like Psycho Mantis, you are not.
Yeah.
This is clearly what they're sort of inspired by, especially later on. I think this comes up like 3 times. And that's it, by the way. Yeah, I think you do that twice more.
Yeah, it's weird that you come back to this instead of just kind of making it its own little segment.
I feel like it should have appeared later and been like, you know, maybe tied these together.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm okay.
What happened? I lost contact. Are you sure you're all right?
Good job that you didn't actually put that call through about her dad.
Right?
Scarecrow slowed me down. I'll get back to you in a bit.
Yeah, I don't know about breaking these up. The fuck is that?
Can it be? No, there's no way. You can't find them all. It's impossible.
The Great White Shark? Is that like King Shark? Is that the same character? Or... Ah yes, the lower corridor.
It wasn't Gordon. Crane's gas must have affected me more than I thought.
It's just some guy. Fuck this guy.
Having trouble figuring out what's real and what's just a figment of your
Yeah, it's kind of weird. He just kind of shrugs off the Scarecrow, but then he comes back. It's like, eh?
Yeah, it's...
It gets easier once you get in.
Then again, it's kind of a nitpick though. Like, this game's still very good.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be getting that specific if this game was worse.
I think it's a cool way to, like, or a cool idea for mixing things up. Like, to keep it from just being the same thing over and over.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I don't... Yeah, I'm moving too harsh.
No more tricks. Just one last puzzle and you can have more. And a little more. Oh, I can't wait.
What do you call someone who has failed to solve 3/4 of my riddles? A Batman?
That's not very clever.
I do like you didn't solve a quarter of them. You failed 3/4.
Yeah.
That's very him. Look at the subtitles are coming off the screen. They're being like really close to the edge, but
I've been noticing that. Yeah.
If you can find a way to get to Harley without anyone realizing, I'll give you your next present.
well, she's right here, and you haven't noticed.
I may even give you Harley. It looks like you can use a new sidekick.
Yeah, where'd Robin go?
Boy. Dum-dee-dum.
Joker's not messing. He wants the old man kept safe.
Yeah, if Joker welded those like bolts on the air ducts, Batman would be fucked.
Yeah, he could use his bat welder thingy.
Okay.
I'm sure he's got something for it.
Yeah, you just have to call it in especially.
Listen up, boys. The commissioner's just dying for one of you to spot the Bat Freak. Harley
Thank you.
the old man. I've got a shiny
In one swift motion, he picked up a Riddler trophy and then downed a guy.
Could have smashed the guy over the head with it. No, I'm quiet. I gotta say, this will make me kind of want to play this game as well.
Yeah.
But I also feel like I'm overdue to replay City and Night. I mean, for all Night's problems, it's still a decent game. I've got to be honest.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the release of Gotham Knights and Kill the Justice League have kind of put that into perspective.
Okay, so there's Arkham Knight and there's Gotham Knights. I don't know anything about the latter.
Yeah, Gotham Knights is some dumb thing where you play as like your sidekicks, and it is in Arkham's continuity, and then Suicide Squad Kill the Justice League is some like co-op shooter loot box thing.
Ugh.
With there's also, I think it's in the Arkham continuity, but it's also the final performance of Kevin Conroy as Batman, which is kind of sad.
Yeah.
I just realized this game's plot, like, it's pretty straightforward, whereas, like, City and Night kind of go all over the place. Like, he's got to go to Mr. Freeze to get something for some reason, and then he's got to go back to the main plot or something. Anyway. Oh, here's Batman.
Dr. Young, the Bruja. She drained the venom from my blood. Must stop her.
Sorry, Has-Bane. The good doctor won't be a problem much longer. How do you like my puppet? What say we cut him down?
They...
That looks really silly.
Yeah. This guy was the villain of that movie, Rises, but he might as well have just been fucking anybody.
Honestly, yeah.
He was just a strong guy. Like, he didn't have any sort of science, venom
You know what? I
powers.
kind of forget that, but yeah, well, he had a silly mask.
Yeah,
They gave him
yeah.
a silly voice that was hard to understand.
They also, like, they went out of their way to not explain, like, why he was wearing it.
No, they didn't. It was like to control pain or something. I can barely remember that fucking movie.
Yeah, it's just like, it'll be painful for you. It's like, yeah, that's the explanation you get.
It's all it'll be extremely painful for you. Nobody can take him seriously. What is that voice he was trying to do?
I don't know.
It's fucking hilarious. Oh yeah, this is just another Titan, like, boss.
Yeah, yeah.
This is just like a reskin, which is kind of lame. Is that a stupid thing about him trying to climb out of a pit or something? You're like, huh?
Yeah, that was a decent chunk of the movie.
Jeez, was it? It's one of those things I also never hear anyone talk about it. Again, I feel like it's a fever dream. Like, I barely remember it even existing. Considering it's like the sequel to like one of the biggest movies ever.
Yeah, yeah. Like...
It's like, I feel like The Dark Knight was too good, and then you're just like, oh shit, now what? Well, people like the joke, I'll be use it. Oh wait, no, I can't. Well.
I don't know, yeah, it was like... He had to go out of his way to try to reuse a character, but try to, like, innovate on them. Like, do something different with them, instead of just the comic book stuff that we're used to, but then... And it ends up just making him kind of generic.
Yeah, I mean, he wasn't even like... Okay, what do we know about, like, Bane as a character? So he's got the venom to become powerful. He's fucking huge. Tom Hardy's like kind of short, actually. By the way, if you didn't know.
Right.
Yeah, he was jacked in that movie, but he's like 5'8" or something like that. Bane is Hispanic. I don't know what Tom Hardy's accent's supposed to be. Maybe that's what he was going for. I have no idea. I don't know. I don't even hate it. I just don't know what the fuck it was supposed to be.
Yeah, it was just weird.
Oh, yeah, he did the one thing Bane's known for, and he broke Batman's back, because that's literally... Every time Bane appears in any media, he has to make a reference to breaking Batman's back, because that's what he did, and he's been coasting on that his entire comic career. I broke the bat. Time to break the bat. I did that,
I mean, I'll give them that. They remembered one thing about Bane. Didn't seem like they remember much else.
Yeah. Even he has a mask, but it's not even the right kind of mask. It's like a mouth mask.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm fine, Jim. Where's Quinn? Gone. Must have gotten loose while Bane was throwing you around.
We need to get you off the island.
I'm not a rookie. I can handle myself.
Can't handle that, though.
You're gonna break the bat? Oh my god. Oh, I've never heard that one before.
This time I break you.
Well, I can't wait for the game where I can actually control the vehicle doing that.
Jim, get back to the mainland. It's too dangerous here.
I don't like leaving you here.
No, seriously, fuck off. You're useless.
Bombs all over Gotham. Gotham will panic. You're needed there.
Bane called Dr. Young Bruja. What does it mean?
It's Spanish for witch.
She's actually a witch. Huh? You figured the middle out, huh?
She has supernatural powers. There you go. I have more supernatural enemies.
Oh, what's that? What's that idiot from Suicide Squad? Enchantress or
Yeah, Enchantress.
I built it years ago.
Oh right, this is
Plan
silly.
ahead for situations like this.
We want to include a bat cave, but we're not going to the actual bat cave.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yes, I'm worried.
You really call it
Bane
venom?
seemed even more powerful than usual.
Yeah.
Joker wants the venom, and that can only be trouble. I'm heading to Dead Man's Point in Arkham North. I'll contact you once I'm in the Batcave.
He had the time, so he managed to set up a bat cave on this island, but he also didn't know about the experiments happening on the said island. I'm in a hurry. Oh, that was just his arm. I guess that's a really hard punch to the arm. You've got a dead arm for like an hour now.
Ah, my arm's asleep.
Yes, your criminal days are over, scum.
Really thought that building was labeled Nintendo.
I don't think this even was on a Nintendo. I don't think this is on a Nintendo version until the fucking Switch port.
Right.
Which I heard is a disaster, by the way.
Yeah, Switch ports tend to be, it sounds like.
Yeah, especially when you get to like Arkham Knight, which was like a PS4, Xbox One game.
Jeez.
The thing about the Switch ports is like for the longest time it was a bit of a novelty, like, oh, I can make do with that. But then they got like the Steam Deck, I'm just like, oh, well, standards are higher now. Oh, he's dead. I thought they were flies, I guess they're bats. They're in. Better not laugh at me.
Just more of them now.
I forgot how much this game tries to creep you out at various points.
Yeah.
I wouldn't call any part of it like overly creepy or scary, but
This is just a weird room.
yeah, I never quite get the point of it. You can like revisit it for new dialogue, but I don't see the point. I don't think it's like giving you hints of where to go either. It's just kind of. This is like your codec, I guess. You're talking to the Joker.
What, an Arkham Asylum?
Well, yeah. I mean, he's not insane, so he doesn't usually go there. They brought him over. Like, he was like, you know, I'm supposed to see him. He's not supposed to be there. He was committed for speaking that silly voice, like, brain.
I'm not insane. Please don't put me in asylum.
Why'd you keep wearing that mask? It'd be extremely painful.
You're early. Sit down. I suppose I can squeeze you in.
Get a good look at you.
Notes with Dr. Crane. He seems a little worried about your progress. According to his notes, you should have come over to our side by now. What is it that keeps you going? Doesn't it ever get boring?
I'm not answer that, but okay. So weird. Just remembered, Night has some first-person gags in it as well. We'll get to that. I'm gonna make the assumption that we will do those, because...
Yeah.
I kind of just want to see them again, so if I don't watch it with you, I'm probably just end up watching a long play or working up the effort to replay it.
I know. I
They should-
once saved an unfortunate inmate from leaping off into
Maybe they should put like a fence there or something. I don't know.
years have moved a number of supplies here. It's a regular home away from home.
It's kind of funny the way he's sprinting at them. It's not very Batman-like.
Right?
Not my butt.
You punched me in the ass.
Ah, this wall won't stop me.
This wall can't stop me. I'm Batman. There's just two of them right here.
I'm expecting. There's a trophy in the Batcave you set up.
Yeah, right. Yes, I found your Batcave, but I'm not going to tell people about it because they're riddles.
Shameless and barking like a mad
I don't want to spoil the greatest riddle of all.
I
Where's the
endured his
Batcave?
He took pleasure recounting his actions, cataloguing his depraved crimes. What should have been revenge turned to pity. This poor dog needed my help.
That was stupid. I should have backed away from that.
Don't have time for that.
I don't
Remember
have.
this bit. This is kind of silly.
I don't have time to back away from the explosives, but I do have time to find all the Riddler trophies.
Wouldn't that be the best way to deal with it, Riddlers? Just ignore that shit. Like that would drive him crazy.
Right?
Or crazier. You'll play my game out now. No, please, no. Oh. How can he possibly just make sure nobody finds us? God, they really just wanted a Batcave in this game.
Yeah. I don't hate it, but it is.
No, I don't hate it either, but it is quite ridiculous.
Dr. Young was heading up a
I guess if he's gonna spend enough time here.
lots of external funding. Here are the last notes she
I
filed.
think that just raises the question that he has this here, but he also didn't predict either the Titan stuff or the or Joker's plan, like to take it over.
Yeah.
You think you'd have better surveillance over the whole thing if this is here, but fucking, you know, whatever.
References to a Titan formula. Even a small amount could trigger a venom-like transformation in the host, eliminating the need for the storage tank Bane requires.
Hang on. These notes aren't complete. The formula is missing. That must be the secret Dr. Young is hiding. If Joker gets his hands on this, he will create an army of 1,000 Banes.
I mean, it's not a big deal. It seems pretty easy to defeat. Just throw a batarang with them when they're charging at you.
What am I saying? You've got to stop him.
Alright, officers, get your boomerangs. We'll take these guys out.
Again, I don't want to talk about things too soon, but doesn't it seem like Joker like this whole Titan thing? But
yeah.
I'm going
whatever.
She was heading to the mansion with cash. I'm going.
It's very specifically like a Bane thing, but for other people.
Oh, the Batclaw's fun to use.
Oh yeah.
Like in combat, you just sort of scorpion them towards you.
Oh right, yeah.
So yeah, this is after the explosive stuff here, this is another kind of Metroidvania-y sort of. Oh, these things I've been seeing out and open them now.
Took a little longer to find them than you figured it would.
Man, this guy has no idea how close he was to a Batcave.
Yeah, right.
You know what I find it funny in like stealth games when you got like NPCs and they sort of move their heads naturally, but sometimes they have like animations where they look really far behind.
Right.
You know what I mean? But the cone of vision is always straightforward. You just brush up against them at some point, you know? Batman looks really pissed off. What's over there? Am I the only one seeing this?
No, I guess not. Thanks?
Oh, don't mention it. Let's just consider the matter closed. Did I ever tell you the one about the guy who came home to find his wife a paraplegic?
I want to hear the end of that joke, though.
The island changed little over the years. Its reputation was in tatters.
He's saying like, "Do you hang up on me?" But if you hung up on him, he's not hearing what he's saying.
Saw the future. A bright, wonderful future.
Okay, you're not backclaw that. I guess waiting for the zip line. I guess.
Why are we the ones trying to open it? This ain't even the main door. If we even get it open, we don't know what it'll do.
I ain't going near it. You even touch the door and it'll get you.
Yeah, you remember Mickey, right?
Yeah.
He deserved to be.
Come on, say it.
We couldn't find it. We'll be safer. No one will know.
We both thought it.
World of Illusion was just one of Scarecrow's visions.
Thank you.
Okay, but Joker never finds out, right?
I'll give you that one if we find a Donald.
You need help there? I can call the boss for help.
I'm trying.
No peripheral vision on these guys.
I just realized something. I might be wrong. Yeah, I think they're playing on hard.
I was actually wondering. I was like, I remember there being like.
Yeah, they don't have they don't have the icons over their heads for counters.
Yeah, remember there being counter prompts.
Yeah, so I beat this game on hard, and yeah, it removes those.
So I was kind of looking for them, and I was like, wait, is that a... No, it's not a thing you unlock.
A sequel thing.
Yeah.
Oh god, unlock them, yeah.
It's like,
I mean, of course, the inverted takedowns are unlocked, so...
Right, yeah.
I better go in this room.
Find you. Rip your flesh like paper.
Maybe I don't want to go in that room.
Oh, it's locked. It's locked. What's that weird Deus Ex lady?
I've been digging deeper into Dr. Young. According to her bank records, there have been multiple payments starting last April until 2 months ago. Then nothing. The payments came from a company...
You hang up, I want to smash his teeth and break open this wall.
One of Joker's oldest aliases. So, Joker pays Dr. Young to create his army, and then all of a sudden he stops. Doesn't make any sense.
You think Riddler knows about detective vision?
Batman, that's cheating.
At last. I thought you'd never find it.
I bet Riddler thought these would, like, take months to find. You should just, like, bury one. You know, like in a massive hole.
Put it in
Batman has to dig it up.
Giant bear trap.
Or like tie one to like a cinder block and throw it into the river. Like Batman has to dive for it. So I remember this bit because you can't use your grappling hook here. So it's like a puzzle, like a platforming puzzle, kind of. You can call it that. It might be just strong though.
You're right, yeah.
Tried to block the payments. Joker doesn't like it when his partners try to back out.
So he decided to get himself back to Arkham, find his formula, and create the army himself.
Exactly.
I've hacked into her email accounts. 2 mails stand out. The first is a resignation letter dated last week. Sounds like she was trying to get away.
And the second?
A message from Joker. Well, Jack White. It's a long thread.
I guess another thing this game does is, I don't know if it's like new, but there's no jump button. You can sort of dive if you double tap A, but there's no there's no real jump button. It's all context based.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You sort of run off ledges to jump.
It's very Ocarina of Time that way.
No mystery why she's so scared. I'm coming up to the surface.
She's terrified of donkeys.
She hates being called an ass.
Yeah. You didn't want to say that though, it's too strong. Batman doesn't kill, right? He should have a magic cape to turn them into butterflies.
It's gonna actually bring the fact that like anybody who inhales that gas is apparently dead, and then you can just drop some dudes into the gas.
It wasn't me that killed them, it was the gas, it was the jokester. I didn't release the gas, he did.
I'm not a murderer.
I didn't give them horrific brain injuries.
Fucking Jigsaw shows up and...
Jigsaw was as clean as Batman. They're both known for not killing people.
Giving you a second chance.
Yeah, you think like Batman should just take like a page out of Jigsaw's book. They just put Joke in some horrific trap. But he's just like, but I didn't kill him. It's like Batman, if you kill him, you're as bad as the criminals. It's not me who killed him. He's the one who decided to pull the shotgun in his face to get the key. This is a good one.
It's a good corner.
You got a cure for me then, Doc? Can you make me normal?
Normal is a poor choice of words. No one's really normal, are they?
Figured as much.
Thought a long play of this would skip these audio logs, but I'm actually pleased they don't.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't really eat people. It's just an urban myth.
All the people I've eaten would like to disagree with you. What is Killer Croc's deal? Is he just born as a croc?
Yeah, he's a crock of shit. I actually forget. Honestly, he's not one of the more prevalent characters. I think it's like different origins depending on what media you're going with. So I honestly don't have a definitive answer. I think the last thing I heard was he just has like a weird skin disorder and he's discriminated against for it. But here he's clearly a fucking monster, so I don't know. It's like his like power level varies drastically depending on what he's in as well. Because I remember in Batman the Animated Series, like he's basically jobs out to Bane, like when Bane was making his debut.
Oh.
But then you get this where he's clearly a lot stronger than Bane, so I don't know.
He kind of seems unstoppable.
Yeah. Just depends on what you're going with, I suppose.
It's a crock of shit. Yeah, there's like a combo thing going on.
Yeah, it's for like experience boost. If you get hit at all,
yeah,
you lose it. Well, I don't even know why I bother saying that, obviously. So the other guys have like no peripheral vision, but they just like came running from around a corner. He's here.
Their eyes are bad, but their ears are good. They heard that door opening. They're like, "Holy shit!"
Yep. Only Batman would open a door like that.
He didn't do the special knock.
There was a. I know I keep making the thing about him punching them in the balls, but last time there was like clearly a bone crunching sound when he did that. He ruptured something.
Oh my god, he flew!
I'm laughing at him screaming. Ah, I'm gonna die!
If Batman flew at you like that, then you'd scream too.
Thanks. Give him the dignified burial.
Well, I've got one.
I've got yeah. You can update that. Info's a little out of date. Oh yeah, I guess this is like a tutorial for snipers. I forget how prevalent they are though. I'm not gonna lie. I guess they're just gun enemies with bigger sight. I don't know.
Yeah.
Any available psychos, killers, maimers, and murderers that are not yet in the old mansion? Hurry up, move before I beat you to the man himself!
New brick, metal and paint covered old.
You brick, like I just blasted through that.
Bright new minds came, and all swore to uphold our promises. We all knew we were the ones to fix this city, and the city would thank us.
Very interesting.
Might as well just acknowledge it. Like the name Arkham is a Lovecraft thing.
Oh right.
I don't know anything else. I just want to acknowledge that and then move on.
Jesus.
Yeah, the multi one's pretty good. Okay. Wow, rude.
I don't remember Arkham having this tacky statue here.
Mm. The tribute to the most famous, the patient, the Joker. Joker's been on like the radio, like the PA system, the entire time. How is he getting anything done?